I remember I did a blog post a while ago and it went a bit like this. Never trust people again. Don't be a blind follower. So what do I mean by this? Well, first, I want to tell you a story. When I was a child, I looked up to Fireman Sam. Anytime I didn't do something, my mum would say, if you don't go to bed, Fireman Sam won't be happy. Not Fireman Sam, I would shout out. However, this hasn't changed at all. Since we've gotten older, we still have people we see to be higher up than us. For example, have you gone to a heart surgeon and argued all day about how they do their procedure? Probably not. In fact, I bet you didn't even say a word, since you told yourself that he or she is a professional and must know what's best for me. Or have you used the phrase, but insert well-known name, told me to? I'm sure we have all said that at one point. But why is that? The main reason is that they have a sense of dominance in the niche they specialise in. This gives a type of aura that this person must know what he or she is talking about just by looking at all the fancy certificates that no one understands. Another is a quote I picked up from Dan Locke, and it went like this. If you call a prospect, you are a salesman. If a prospect calls you, you are the expert. Dan Locke. This is true in all aspects of life. When you are entering someone else's territory, it feels intimidating, so you shrink down. Listen and follow what they have to say with little to no question. However, if someone was to come into your office, then you would feel a sense of authority. But this can be very dangerous. How, you ask? The main reason is when people see this huge authority figure and just take their word for anything they hear without doing any due diligence. This leads to a lot of people following and taking on someone else's advice, which may lead to a complete disaster once they realise they were wrong or a huge fake. All because the other person looked like they knew better. All I'm asking you to do is question. Question the professional. A real professional is there to help you, not to make you feel like you need to shut up. All I'm saying is that you should never jump into what someone else says just because they look or sound like they may know what they're doing. You may be met with a nasty surprise. So, please, for your own sake, it doesn't harm to ask some questions and educate yourself before you dive right into anything. As entrepreneurs, I'm sure we don't just go into any market, do you? Before you start to even consider an idea, go through a mental checklist. This should be the same for professionals we decide to follow. Just remember this simple quote is from the Bible, chapter 15, verse 14 from Matthew. Let them alone, they be blind leaders of the blind, and if the blind leader the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. Thank you for watching. If you want more tips, tricks and techniques to greatly boost your mindset, amount of customers, income and business, go to aventago.com. That's ADVENTAGO.com. I'll see you there.